Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you guys are here with me today. We will be discussing my weight loss journey today. I'm so excited. It's something that I have been personally working on myself for the past few months. And I'm just so excited to try to give you guys as much info or tea that you may be looking for. I know a lot of you have a lot of questions, so make sure you comment, like, subscribe to my page, and let's get it started, okay? Okay guys, so I'm gonna start off with the beginning. I started off at 350 pounds when I first started my weight loss journey. And if you follow me, if you know me from Instagram, Facebook, or whatever the case may be, you're gonna be looking at me like, I knew she was plus size, but 350 pounds, like, yeah, it was that deep, it was that serious, it was that crazy. So to be that much in weight, I personally wasn't seeing it. I personally didn't think I had any issues. I'm just like, oh, I'm a big girl, but I've always been kind of a big girl, so I, don't have a problem with it. Or I know how to dress. You can't really tell. It doesn't matter. That was something that I always thought, always felt, and I've always had a lot of confidence in myself, so it never really bothered me to be that size until recently. So first we're gonna start back into when I began in March. I began working back out in March. I actually had started working out last year, 2020, but some things had happened personally that kind of took me away from working out when I had originally started. So when I originally started working out back in let's say back in September, I had lost about 15 pounds. I had kept the weight off. Everything was good, but like I said, not health things, but personal things happened where it didn't allow me to keep going. Fast forward to March 2021, I went down with a friend with her breast augmentation. I was like, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get, surgery. And we discussed it, and I had all that set up, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take this serious. I'm gonna start working out. This is what we're gonna do. So after I left her from her surgery, boom, I began working out. And Instagram has this thing called Reels, where I was like, oh, I could probably start doing Reels every once in a while. And it was just like, if I post it, then it made me have to go work out, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, I'm doing it for myself, but you know us, we're human, so we're quick to fall off, mess up, whatever the case may be. Luckily, I had a boyfriend of mine that, was ready to go on this grind with me, ready to help me out. So we just kind of started. We just started going. He was helping me out all the time. And we would go to the gym 3 times a week, then 4 times a week, sometimes 5 times a week. So it just kind of kept going on from there. I know many of you have a lot of questions about what I do, what do I eat, what is Tiana doing? Because you're looking at me, you're seeing these Instagram videos, you're like, oh my God, you're working out. This seems amazing. What's happening to you? So first off, I was literally going to the gym. Like I was going to the gym like 3 to 4 times a week. I had cut my diet down tremendously. I don't remember what I was intaking in the beginning as far as my calories, but I know I had cut my calories all the way down to like 1,000 to 1,200 calories a day. So pretty much in the morning, I would get up. I would have a little snack, either it be fruit, eggs and bacon, eggs and turkey bacon, whatever the case may be, something very light, airy, that if I went to the gym, I can go work it off. I always would try to force lunch. I'm not a real big eater all day long, so it was kind of hard to collect those different meals. So yeah, I would for lunch, I would try to eat, either have a smoothie, or I am taking different smaller meals and just maybe like some like avocado, or I may have some toast, or I know you're not really supposed to have a lot of bread, but just something to keep my carbs going, because again, I was taking less carbs and I needed something to fill me up. So I would do small things like that. My diet sometimes would be all over the place, because again, I was teaching myself what I should be eating, what's the right thing. So I was always looking at different meals. I actually had ended up going to my doctor to talk to him about what I should do. He had ended up giving me a nutritionist referral for another doctor. Unfortunately, I didn't go, but that's okay. I ended up learning things on my own. So for dinner, I had dinner down packed. We would eat salmon, we would eat fish. I was eating like salads like 2-3 times a week, really like 3-4 times a week, let me not lie, like 3-4 times a week. We would do different veggies, like, so if I had chicken, I would do double the veggie. I would do a lot of broccoli, a lot of spinach, a lot of bell pepper, onions, sauteing them up, making dinner fun, because you think of a diet and you think like, hey, this is kind of boring, like, you know. So I would try to find fun ways to do different things. Or I would still do nacho, like we still do taco night, but I would be, you know, very cautious on if I ate bread or chips. So a lot of things came into play as far as like calorie counting. For me, there's this app, and I'm gonna actually see if it's still on my phone, because I deleted a lot of apps. But I was using this one app that helped me count calories. This particular app, I was able to input what I ate every day, and it would tell me how much it was. So say for example, I'm like, I'm just eating a slice of pizza. You know, a slice of pizza may be 190 calories, 200 calories, it depends on what's on your pizza. A lot of times in the morning, I would eat omelets. So I'm getting my eggs, I'm getting my, you know, I'm getting my protein, whatever little meat I may put in there. But a lot of times I was eating veggie omelets, or veggie and chicken omelets. So I would add that in, that may be like 300 calories. You know, so this app really helped me, and I'm gonna try to find it while I'm still, it was called MyFitnessPal. That's exactly what it's called, MyFitnessPal. It was lifesaver for me in the beginning, because again, I was trying to teach myself what to do, or what's the right proper way to eat, or how much am I eating, like what should I be doing. And so everything was like a learning curve for me. I did notice in the beginning that I was having a lot of headaches, but again, my calorie count changed. I'm not sure if I was taking in 3,000 calories a day. I'm not sure if I was taking in 2,000. I'm not sure what I was taking in the beginning. So a lot of those things I had to cut away, and I started to learn. I was like, oh, I was getting headaches every day. I was just like, what's going on with me? But again, we're doing major changes to your body, kind of drastically too. It was like I said back in March, I told myself, hey, I'm gonna stop bull crapping, and I'm gonna start working out. So everything happened in that manner. So going to the gym 3 to 4 times a week, sometimes 5, doing full body cardio workouts, head to toe, literally from arms to abs to, I didn't really start, actually, let me not lie, I didn't really start doing abs until I got a little more into like really losing weight. Probably when I started to lose like around like 30 pounds. That's when I decided to start adding in abs, which of course my boyfriend helped me with that. So yeah, abs, full body, working the ball. I'm probably gonna try to insert some clips so you just see me, you know, doing different workouts. Anything, I was going on a treadmill every day. Like every day before I started my workout, I was doing 2 miles before I started. Do 2 miles on the treadmill before I would go and do my full body workout. So it doesn't matter if I was running on the treadmill, which I'm not a runner, so I like a little jog here and there, but I would walk my 2 miles. But I would walk on the highest level that my body would allow me to, or the highest incline that I could. So I might be doing 7 to 10 incline on a 3.2 speed. So it just kind of depends. So again, when you're working out, you kind of know what works for your body. It's been plenty of times I've left the gym dead, tired, beat, feeling distraught, feeling like, oh my God, do I want to keep doing this? I'm not ready. This is too much. Like everything seemed like so much, seemed like a lot. It really did. But when you start to hear people say, oh, I see you lost weight, or when you start to see that your clothes are changing, you know, everything like that. Like within my first month, I had dropped a full dress size and 2 pant sizes. So I remember going out of town with my friends, and I was like, oh, I need some shorts to go with this outfit. And I was like, damn, I need to go get some. And so I'm in the bathroom, and I have on a size pants 24. And I'm like, this is huge. Then I'm like, okay, let me go down to a size 22. I'm like, okay. Then I go down, I'm buying a size 20. So I'm like, okay, cool. It's happening. Like I'm really losing weight, you know. But even then, there would be plenty of days where I was like, oh, I just feel so fat, or oh, this is just not working, or God, I keep hearing people like losing like 100 pounds in like 6 months. Like that's not gonna be me, you know. So I had a lot of discouragement, but I did have a lot of people around me to help me, and that's what you definitely need. You definitely need people that are going to help push you. That's why I said, luckily, I did have my boyfriend that wanted to come and help me out as much as possible, and he was working me out. He was more focused on myself than himself. So I was glad to have that, because you really do need someone. When you're more on the heavier side like I am, it's easy to fall off, or it's easy to just be like, I'm gonna go to the gym for about 30 minutes and I'm gone. And I've always been an active person. Thankfully, I've always been healthy. Never had any health issues. I don't have high blood pressure, no diabetes, nothing at all pertaining to any type of health problem. So thank God that is my life, but I know that's not like that for everyone else. So, you know, just take the time to actually plan things out. Like, I would have to plan my meals out. We would cook dinner, and that would be like dinner for the next day or for the following day. So it doesn't feel like, oh, I gotta cook again, I gotta do this. But you have to cook every day. We had to go to the grocery store every week. Y'all normally shop every 2 weeks. No, this time we were shopping every week. What else? Just doing so many life changes. So yeah, that is where I personally saw a lot of change. I saw discipline in myself. And this video is kind of rambling a lot, but I'm just kind of giving you my experience of what I went through. It was more so discipline that I needed. And now I did decide to go and have lipo. I actually will be having lipo in 2 weeks, on June 30th, 2021. So that was always the plan. Eventually was to have lipo surgery, but it was more so important that I drop the weight first, feel better, look better, be disciplined. So once I have my surgery, then boom, I know what to eat afterwards. I know how to work out properly. I know how to maintain this. I know how to do all these things so I can get the full benefit out of the money that I'm spending to perfect my body. I know a lot of people are going to be like, you want to get lipo? Why the hell are you getting lipo? You know, whatever the case may be. But it's not for social media. It's not for a man. It's not to get a man. It's not for none of these things. It's literally for myself. For me personally, I had... Well, we'll go into that in another video. How about that? We're going to go into that in another video. So back to working out. You know, people ask me all the time, like, oh, I want to come work out with you. I like how you work out. Please come bring me. And it's like, yeah, these videos that I may post on Instagram or whatever social media site looks fun, but it's hard. It's hard work. There's plenty of days that I'm in the gym and I'm complaining. Like, my boyfriend would be like, Tiana, shut up. I don't want to hear it. Like, come on now. Like, you know, so it was so many times that I literally struggled to get the weight off. But at this point, I am 50 pounds down. And I'm just really excited that I even pushed myself. I really lost 50 pounds in about 3 months. So, let me see. Actually, I'm lying. Let's see. I started in March, April, May, June. So 4 months, I've lost a total of 50 pounds. Which, thank God, I'm so happy. I feel so much better. I feel more energized. Clothes are fitting so much better. I see little differences in myself as far as like my shoulders, my arms, my face. You know, I've always been a shapely woman, so I've always had amazing curves, but my curves, of course, were starting to go away. I was getting too big. So that in itself, to see the difference, it was like, yeah, see, this is what you needed. This is what you needed to do. It was time. Stop the bullshit, you know. So I'm just really excited that I decided to take that step for myself and change my entire lifestyle. And I'm super happy about that. So on my Instagram, I asked you guys to ask me some questions. So I'm actually going to answer a few of the questions and just kind of remember some of the questions that I get on a daily. So people want to know what made me start my journey. And I kind of already went over this. Like I said, I was originally 350 pounds. That was the biggest I've ever been in my life. Like I said, I've always been a plus size girl, but that, honey, was too much. What else? So the reason, that was my reason. It was like, that was enough. I'm not about to sit here and be this beautiful woman and be 400 pounds or be the joke of like my 600 pound life. You know, I'm too beautiful, I'm too fabulous. I let her dress, I let her wear clothes, I let her do my hair and do my makeup. So how can I be this and be this such oversized woman? And that's just how I felt. Someone also asked me, do you stop eating after a certain time as well? So yes, I would stop eating by 7 o'clock, really like 8 o'clock. but really it would be like 7 o'clock because my boyfriend, he would go to work at a certain time. So by the time I cook dinner about 4:45 every day. And by the time I cook dinner, we'll be done eating. We'll start eating by 6 and then we'll be done. So I will be done for the night. But come on now, I'm human. I will be hungry at night, so at night I would, you know, eat peanuts or any type of nut that would kind of fulfill me, and drink a bunch of water. I mean, all day long. You drink water so much, it be so clear, it look like the sky, okay? Because that's what you have to do. And then I would pretty much start intermittent fasting, where I would stop eating by at least 8 o'clock. And even if I stop eating a full meal, like I said, some nights I would be hungry, so I might eat some nuts. I might eat a few pieces of cantaloupe or a few pieces of watermelon. When I say a few pieces, I mean like 4 to 5 pieces, and then fill myself up with water. And then I would eat again until the next day. So it kind of depends. I may not eat again until 9 o'clock that next morning. I may not eat again until 12. It's been a lot of days that I will not eat again until almost like 2 o'clock, and that's pretty much all the time. But that's because of my schedule. I work for myself, so once I'm finished working, that's pretty much when I eat, which is not a good thing, but I always stay hydrated. So again, if you're gonna intermittent fast, the best thing to intermittent fast to do would be like 8 hours, 10 hours, 16-hour intervals, 12-hour intervals, whatever you could possibly do to maintain the intermittent. Someone else also asked me, I honestly want to know what your meals are like besides smoothies. So I didn't have smoothies every single day, but I did. It was good to you know, have a supplement, and that's what I was supplementing meal with, which was a smoothie. I do homemade smoothies. Tropical smoothie is nice, but they add a lot of sugar. So it wasn't until I started ordering tropical smoothie that I, you know, learned that you gotta take out turbinado, take out Splenda, and even then I didn't like how they tasted. So we would literally go every week buying new fruit and making smoothies. So you got to watch the type of fruit you eat. So you got to do a lot of researching so you can know what to eat, what not to eat, and that can be a whole nother video on what you should be eating, what you shouldn't be eating, because you'll think, oh, I can eat fruit, I can eat every fruit in the world, and you can't. They hold a lot of water, or it might be too sugary, whatever the case may be. And then again, for dinner, I've already explained that I would do my proteins and then double the vegetables. So if I did have rice ever, it literally had to be a cup of rice. I couldn't overdo it. Or if I would make pasta, I would literally have to eat a cup of pasta with a shit ton of vegetables, or whatever the case may be. So I would do that, and it really helped. It really did. I'm trying to find the other questions. I'm sorry. It helps to really plan out your meals. It really does. Like, I can't stress it enough, because if you don't plan out your meals, you're looking at your stuff and like, what am I going to eat? And that's how you mess up. You mess up by trying to figure out what to eat, what's around you, and you can't go grab fast food. Or I'm not a big fast food eater, so it's like, what am I gonna eat? I have to cook. So you gotta take out the time to cook. You gotta take out the time to prep your food. Again, I'm not a meal prepper type of girl. I didn't do that, but I would cook enough to probably eat the next day. Or like I said, I would cook every other day. Whatever the case may be, you have to be on top of yourself. So I'm so excited for this weight loss journey. It is not over. I know I'm having surgery in 2 weeks, but I'm just so ready to continue to keep going. I can't wait to be back on here and be like, I lost 100 pounds. Because that's really my end goal, is to lose a full 100 pounds. So I'm halfway there. By the time I have surgery, I'll be a little more than halfway there. So I'm just really excited, and I'm really thankful for those of you who have encouraged me and everything through this journey. I'm really blessed. I'm really thankful. And posting those videos on Instagram, in the beginning I was very insecure about that. I didn't want people to see my fat ass arms or my back rolls, or, you know, me and my double chin, you know. But having people motivate you that didn't even know me, besides the ones that were in my main life, that was a big help. So don't feel discouraged if you're need help or reaching out. You know, I got so many amazing stories from people that I encourage them, and it's just like, I'm encouraging you, and I'm over here trying to encourage myself. So This journey has been a lot. It has been an eye-opener. It has made me love myself even more than I already did, because if you know me, you know I love myself, honey. You know, so I'm just really blessed. I'm really thankful. And I can't wait to come back and tell y'all that I'm a whole 100 pounds down, because it's almost there. It's coming. And if you ever need me, you ever have any questions, please comment below. I will try to answer each and every question with the most honest answers that I can give you. If you guys want to see me do like another part video of this, I definitely will. Just ask me more questions. I have no problem coming back and doing this video again. So I'm just so excited for this weight loss journey, because it's just getting started, baby. Today we listened to me ramble on about the start of my weight loss journey. I kind of rambled because I wanted to be authentic. I don't want to kind of be like, oh, let me read this and that. So I just kind of gave you guys a breakdown of what I did a little bit, what helped me in aspects. Because trust me, if I keep going, this video can be an hour long or longer, and I don't want it to be that way. So I kind of rambled on, but I just really hope that I can encourage you to get up, get started, work out. No matter if you only need to lose 10 pounds, 5 pounds, 50, 100, 200, whatever you do, just get up to be active, make yourself healthier. We're here to live, you know, we're here to live life, and we want to live long. I know I want to live long. I know I don't want to die until I'm old and gray and I can't move no more. So just get up, be encouraged, be blessed. And again, if you ever supported me throughout this journey, I just want to personally say thank you. Thank you so much, because I would not be here without my personal support group, and then also those of you who have reached out to me, and there's been hundreds of you every week DMing me, messages on my pictures, videos, just really be encouraging, and I needed that. So thank you so much. God bless you all, and I hope that you are enjoying your journey or getting started on yours. Have a good one.